And welcome back to Talk of the Town. We're delighted to have Sarah Lee and Larry Woods here, better known as Bookman and Bookwoman, with your picks for the month. And you've got some great things for us.
We do.
Absolutely. Nothing says Father's Day like a mystery in a national park. And Nevada Bar strikes again with Boar Island, set in Arcadia Park in Maine. And in a dark, dark wood is what goes wrong at a bachelorette party. A lot of things. This has already been optioned for a movie and one of the best books of last year.
You think Dad's going to enjoy that one?
New in paperback, sure.
Yeah? Okay. What do you think, Dad?
Bachelorette parties are for when I was younger. My best,
So. Better be.
My best book of the month is The Fireman by Joe Hill. End of the world sort of story, colony of survivors in Maine, in fact. And he learned it at the feet of the master. Joe Hill's the son of Stephen King. King's latest, the end of his trilogy that started with Mr. Mercedes, is here this week, End of Watch. It's a great crime trilogy and with some elements of fantastic. Two great books.
Okay, those sound really good.
And for a great Father's Day, call me and I'll sell you
hello.
some of Larry's signed Stephen King book. Just call me.
There's got to be a law against that.
The Summer Before the War is a great saga about the summer before World War I. If you missed Downton Abbey, I highly recommend this. And I love Terry McMillan. I Almost Forgot About You. New great woman, courage and love.
Okay, that sounds wonderful.
Two other terrific crime novels for Dad or anybody else in the family. The Second Life of Nick Mason, a brand new series set in Chicago from the point of view of the criminal. And Robert Parker's Slow Burn by Ace Atkins. Atkins has taken over writing the Spencer novels. He does a terrific job.
Cool.
For the music fan, The Sun, the Moon, and the Rolling Stones, the true behind-the-scenes stories about why Keith Richards and Mick Jagger sometimes don't get along, sometimes record differently, love the Stones, and this wonderful new young adult book for people of all ages, Rami Nightingale. Sorry, I've forgotten the title. I love this young adult children's book.
Nice.
Thunder Boy Jr. by Sherman Alexie. It's a terrific kids. This is for the grandsons. You know, mud pies are great. Dispute about name and identity here. Or the Last Good Night, all about an American debutante who was one of our major spies in World War II. Guess who else up here was a debutante once upon a time? Sarah Lee, speak up.
Oh, nice. And you have debutantes in your
what to
pile
say.
as
Yes,
well.
I do. I'm just sort of stunned.
I don't either.
Kennedy, the behind the scenes, real story about one of the Kennedy women. Great story about what happens to her during World War II, all about power being presented to the king. Forbidden Love, really, really good. And Valiant Ambition, if you like Ron Chernow's book about Hamilton, you'll love this story about George Washington and his inner circle, including Benedict Arnold, the traitor.
So cool. Early American history. I would have thought that would have been in Larry's stack.
Well, he's got Paul
I'm
McCartney.
not early American history.
He's
I'm
got Paul
ancient history, world history.
All right, you're going to get to close us out.
All right, Paul McCartney's new biography. It's a terrific read. Awful hard on John Lennon. I didn't like that part, but the rest of it really good. And new novel, major novel, Before the Fall. It's the crash of an airplane approaching New York. Most of the people die on this small airplane, and the two survivors are left to try to figure out what caused the crash and was it intentional. Terrific suspense.
Leaving you with a mystery.
Yes.
All right. Happy Father's Day to you.
Thank
and
you.
hope you all have a wonderful time when you're celebrating with your family. I know you're going to enjoy it. All right. You can find all these titles in the bookstore in Hillsborough Village and also online at bookmanbookwoman.com.